Hey, my YNR fans, welcome back to the channel. And you know what time it is? We got the spoilers for this upcoming week. And I know we got a lot of things to unpack. I mean, we got everything from ultimatums, we got a truce, and we got confessions. I'm going to give you a few highlights, but before we do, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more. First, we got Victor exploiting Jill. We also have Sally confronting Adam. We see Chelsea makes a confession, and Diane lowers herself to Victor's level for her son Kyle. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack these Genoa City spoilers for August 19th through August 23rd. We have Mania on Monday, August 19th, because the week is kicking off with discoveries and ultimatum. What is the discovery? Well, Victor received a piece of damaging information that could bring an adversary to their knees. So, of course, Michael, being the super simp that he is, trying to get back in Victor's good graces, find out that Jill is sick. And so Victor is wondering if he could use any parts of this to corner Billy to get Chancellor. Yeah, exploitation of her illness. That is crazy to me. But that's Victor Newman for you. He don't care. And we'll see a lot of that on Monday. Also on Monday, we got Adam and Chelsea still covering their tracks, trying to make sure that Sally and Billy don't find out what happened in Baltimore. They want what happened in Baltimore to stay in Baltimore. So they're coming together, trying to convince each other that they can keep this secret buried. However, Chelsea, the cracks are forming with her. And by the end of this week, I'm thinking she's actually going to crack. But hey, Adam is still pushing her to keep this a secret, so we'll see how that goes. So remember I said we have an ultimatum on this particular episode. Well, it's Summer. Yeah, she's not done playing games, and she delivers a stern ultimatum to who? Audra Charles. Summer can't stop thinking about her, according to her, and really has nothing to say to her. However, Audra don't want to be dragged into this custody fight. Audra says that she's not her problem unless she wants her to be. And we see Kyle trying to keep the peace in this whole situation. And I'm telling you, Summer tells Kyle, I'm going to need you to put her out of your life. And he's like, I can't do that. This is a business. I don't have any connection. And Summer just don't believe it. You mean you can't force her out? No, Summer. I think maybe you need to have a further conversation with your grandfather. So let's call this Tuesday Truce Tuesday, August 20th. So first on Tuesday, Victor is relentless with his tactics to push Billy into a tight corner, testing his resolve and forcing him to make a tough call. Remember on Monday, he found out about Jill's illness through the super simp Michael, and he's going to figure out a way to use this illness to back him in the corner. Well, we're going to see that on Tuesday. And remember I spoke of a truce? Well, in another corner of Genoa City, Audra and Kyle decides to call a truce, setting aside their differences for a greater cause. I'm wondering if these two are going to come together to devise a scheme, maybe to figure their way out of this system, because of the fact that the system created for these two, is all about Victor and not about them. They're being used as a pawn to stick it to Jack. And who's to say once he's done with Jack, maybe he'll be done with Audra and Kyle. So as this truce is happening, I would think maybe they need to work together if it's not something nefarious toward their boss. But either way, it's not looking good for either of them. In my opinion, I think one or both of them need to jump ship before they get dumped down the line. We got a little bit of tension also on Tuesday because as we round this episode up, Nikki steps in to offer a little bit of wisdom to Lily, sharing insights that could change the course of events for her. And we see what's going to happen. If you saw that Friday preview for this upcoming week, Billy got some news for Lily. And look like Nikki, before that happens, probably give her a little bit of advice. Maybe you need to jump ship before Billy take you down with it. because Victor is coming for Chancellor. So yeah, the question is Lily actually going to pay attention to this advice? We now reach midweek hump day, Wednesday, August 21st. Yes, we see Jack is devising a plan to dismantle Victor's alliance with Kyle. Yeah, Jack is sick and tired of what's going on with his family, especially with his son Kyle, and the fact that Victor might be having a little bit of an influence on his son. And yeah, they're probably figuring out that this whole Glissade situation got Victor's name written all over it. So we got to see what type of plan Jack is going to use to get his son back. And we round up Wednesday. We still have this conversation going on with Nikki and Lily. Look like Nikki is going to receive very crucial inside information from Lily. Lily, you giving secrets, girl? Which, of course, is going to add another layer of intrigue to an already complex situation going on in the business world over in Genoa City. So I'm wondering what this information is going to look like that's Lily giving Nikki. But who knows, based on what we saw in that Friday preview, maybe it's enough to maybe give her a pink slip. Now progressing to Friday Eve, Thursday, August 22nd, as Diane makes a heartfelt attempt to mend her strained relationship with Kyle. If you remember in the Friday preview, it looked like whatever the plans that Jack want, which we'll see in the Wednesday episode, Diane is like, look, I'm ready to stoop to Victor's level to get what I want, which is my son back. So she is not afraid to get her hands dirty and dive into the trenches going up against Victor Newman. And knowing her and her past, she probably can do it with her manipulative self. So yeah, we got to see what she comes up with to get her son back into the fold. Meanwhile, still into Thursday's episode, Sally is on a mission to push Adam to come clean. He needs to face the truth according to her. And yes, she knows something is up, especially what both Sally and Billy heard in the park about that whatever mistake that happened in Baltimore. And we all know what that was. They got their freak on, unbeknownst to Sally and Billy. But the interesting thing is, yeah, Sally has a history of scheming and manipulation and lying. So she knows there's some lying going on. The question is, can she push him hard enough that he will spill the truth? I guess we have to stay tuned. And rounding up our Thursday episode, Billy is faced with a difficult decision, grappling with the consequences of his actions. So it's a couple of things that come to mind when it comes to this particular spoiler. Is it the situation of Victor having him backed in the corner? Because as I mentioned on the Monday episode, Victor found out that Jill was sick. Also, could it be the other situation we saw in the Friday preview where he now has to fire Lily? He is ready to kick her to the curb. Or could it be something else in regards to what's going on with Chelsea, which that pushes us into the Friday episode. And finally, here we are at that Friday episode talking about Chelsea. Yeah, the week wraps up with a bang as Chelsea makes a shocking confession that could definitely disrupt her life and those around her, especially her son Connor. What is this confession? The only thing that I can think of is the fact that she spilled that tea about what happened in Baltimore. She couldn't take it any longer, that her and Adam got their freak on. Yep. And you know Billy can't stand Adam. I'm wondering, is he going to get mad at Chelsea or is he going to go straight to Adam and punch him in the face? Remember when Adam told him about that lie about, oh, they got into a big argument and I lashed out at Chelsea. He was ready to punch him in the face then. What's going to happen when he find out that, yeah, she slept with her ex? Ooh, this is going to be crazy. And it falls on a Friday cliffhanger, so we got to stay tuned for the fallout. So also on Friday, while we got Sally spilling her guts, yeah, Adam is still fighting. He is standing his ground, refused to be swayed by the chaos that's pretty much unfolding around him. It's like a bottomless pit he's about to fall in with this one, because he's trying to keep that lie going, and it looks like Chelsea has spilled the beans. So that is going to be crazy. I'm wondering if Billy is going to let Chelsea slide. However, after this, I don't think Sally is going to let Adam slide, because he was lying to her face, trying to keep that secret after she did ask him several times. And if you saw in the Friday preview, she did ask him whether he cheated. So yeah, it's going to be crazy. But again, like I said with both Billy and Sally, if you start out on BS, usually your relationship ends on BS. I mean, Billy cheated on Lily to get with Chelsea, and in the whole thing with Sally, she was playing back and forth with two brothers for the greater of 2022 going into 2023. So, hey, I myself personally don't feel so sorry for them, but hey, it makes for good soapy drama. And finally, rounding up our Friday cliffhanger episode, Cameron is back to his old tricks, playing mind games with Sharon, adding an even more sinister twist to this storyline. And in my opinion, I'm over it. I like you guys already know how I feel about the back-to-back mental health storylines, and Sharon is spiraling. I'm hoping she started to take her medicine, but I guess not if Cameron is still floating around in her head. So we got to stay tuned for this and everything else going on in Genoa City for the week of August 19th through August 23rd. Okay, so there you have it. Yes, we got to tune in to Y&R this upcoming week because we got a lot of drama unfolding. I know you guys got a lot to say, so jump down in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys have on your mind with regards to these storylines. So what do you think about Victor exploiting Jill's illness to corner Billy? What about Sally confronting Adam about whether he cheated? And yeah, Chelsea is spilling the beans while Adam is digging in his heels. And then Diane is lowering herself to Victor's level for Kyle. Yeah, I'm curious to see what she got up her sleeve. We haven't seen the slick, manipulative Diane in a while. So we'll see if whatever she chooses to do can actually pull one over on Victor to get her son back. Also, make sure you check out the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers as well. We had a bottom fall out of the soap world on Friday with Luna kissing Bill. We still got the fallout not only from that, but the kiss from Hope to Finn, and Taylor walks in on all of it. So both the Forrester family and the Logan family got to deal with all this melee. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. I am T from Soap Corner Talk, and until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.